Welcome to the 80s, the decade of big hair, bright colors, and even bigger dreams. It was a time of,
we came, we saw, we kicked its ass. Did you see it?
You are the sales team of today, but you can still be inspired by the go-getting spirit of the 80s. SolarWorks, do we know the ABCs of life?
Be closing. Always be closing. Always be closing.
The 80s were the decade when businesses were booming, companies were growing faster than ever before. Forever ingrained in an 80s kid is the spirit of work hard, play hard. But it wasn't just about making money. It was about pursuing your dreams. And let's not forget, as Rocky Balboa said, it's not how hard you hit, it's how hard you get hit and keep moving forward. So let's channel our inner John McClane and yippee-ki-yay our way to success. And if you're to work hard, you'll get to play hard. Thousands in prizes, including an 80s-inspired trip to Venice Beach or Miami, or blow everyone away with your super fast Apple computer. With your spirit of the 80s on our side, there's nothing we can't accomplish. Now let's go out there and make it happen, because we all know there's no points for second place.
Dismissed.
My name is Eric Salazar. I'm actually a sales rep for SolarWorks Energy, locally owned and operated here in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Another thing about SolarWorks is it's beyond sales. It's actually had me grow as a man, as a person. A lot of self-reflection. Whenever I first started here, I was very reactive and not responsive. That's one thing that SolarWorks did teach me. I also started reading a lot of books, so it's made me a better person as long as helping me financially and getting me financial freedom as well. It gives you so much more flexibility. That's the thing previously, being stuck in one isolated area for 10 hours versus being able to walk around a neighborhood, sit in houses, have lunch. It does give you a lot of flexibility, which I truly love that. So I started in July. I was super hesitant about coming. Jaime and Joe, they actually recruited me to the team. But ever since I've been here, it's been amazing, was top setter and then now I'm top sales. So it's like when you start feeling comfortable in one position, you get promoted to another. So if you're not uncomfortable in this job, then you're not doing something right. There were a lot of days where, I didn't have much success. And this job, it's either gonna make you or break you. So on those days I didn't have success, I went home, reevaluated what I was doing wrong. And then whenever I was doing good, I was reevaluating what I was doing right. So I was just kind of molding everything together, making it my own. And that's what helped me get to where I was. This job is like 95% mental versus 95% physical. Even if you're walking around a neighborhood all day, it's still more mental than physical, right? So it was hard, like a mental fatigue is different than a physical fatigue. So that was something I had to get used to. Also though, it was nice because, I could actually put work and my life and intertwine both. So therefore it's like I can make time for work and I can make time for outside life, like I love going to the gym, I love having free time for myself, spending time with friends and family. Before I was isolated working weekends, 10-hour days, like now I have weekend nights off. So it's a lot, it's amazing. It's just been so great.
Hi, I'm Terry, and this is Nina.
I'm Nina.
From Albuquerque, New Mexico. We had the bills coming in. They kept getting higher every month. We figured, hey, let's look into solar.
Price kept going up. Seems like it was over $200 just about every month. And it seems like it was going up and up. We save at least $50-60 a month, if not more now.
Yeah.
And they were showing in the news it's going to be going up again.
Pretty easy, They came over, we sat down. Actually, I think we had dinner, didn't we?
We did.
We had dinner. And,
with everybody.
and they kind of explain it to me, and I'm sitting here and looking at it. I'm thinking, I'd have to be a fool not to do this. You know, it's just totally hassle-free. You know, and it didn't take all that long to do either. So, really impressed with that.
Everybody was professional, very professional, and very polite. You know.
My name's Toby Herrera. I'm from Albuquerque, New Mexico, and I work for SolarWorks Energy. Before I came to SolarWorks, I was working for a military contractor. Before then, I was working in auto body. I worked in technology, in banking, but I've kind of found that my diverse background of employment really played into solar just because you work with people from different walks of life. Came into solar, I didn't really understand the benefit of it, and the more I work here, the more I realize just how important solar is as a sustainability for us and the planet. Also, just how valuable the government incentives are that Biden just signed the Inflation Reduction Act. It moved the federal credit to 30%, and it lasts for the next 10 years. So it's real exciting because it's now allowing everyone to actually create a career in solar. You know, coming from a sales type background, I was used to always selling people stuff they didn't need. The real passion I have, and what makes me such an advocate of solar, is just that I'm able to help people out. I'm helping to save them money. I'm helping to help them realize how to create a cleaner planet. And solar encompasses all those things, in addition to the fact that you get to talk to people, get to know people every single day. The leaders that we have and the sales professionals that we have, you know, we're very competitive, but there's a camaraderie, there's a brotherhood, and everybody helps each other out. And I think that's important because when you're training the new people that are coming on, people are willing to give you all the tools and resources that you need to be successful. And the hungrier you are for knowledge, the more someone's willing to feed you. And that's important because in most jobs you just don't get that. You get a baseline training, they send you out and you do your thing. Here, every single day we're harnessing talent, we're role playing, we're coaching, we're digging deep into the reasons why you know, we're succeeding or why we're failing. And we're just trying to build this cohesive bunch of sales professionals that have obviously made the company grow. As much effort that I put into this directly affects how much money I make. And that's a powerful thing because you have the ability to come in here and literally change your life. And SolarWorks has legitimately changed my life.